biggest cat in town. Well, it's a jungle out there, baby, and I'm the biggest cat in town. I'm on the prowl. Ain't got time to monkey around. Oh yeah, it's a jungle out there, baby, but I'm the biggest cat in town. Well, it's a jungle out there, baby, and I'm the biggest cat in town.
What's that water bottle? Can we move that?
Hello, everybody. This is John Katsilometes of Cats in the Las Vegas Review Journal. 3A every day and online all the time. PodKats live video with the dynamic Melody Sweets. Melody,
Hi.
It's good to see you again.
It's lovely to see you again.
Describe to the folks who are watching this now on Facebook Live where we are.
We are in my backyard
No kidding.
in Las Vegas.
In Las Vegas, Nevada. Well, thanks
That's where
for
we are.
allowing us to be back here, first of all.
Yeah, thank you for coming. I miss people.
We just dropped in, and a lot of this was just happening. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
all these surprise people here.
So what's been going on with you since March, first of all, since the shutdown? How have you been keeping yourself busy, and what's the latest with you?
Well, I've been baking a lot. It's very exciting for the listeners.
both,
I've been
yeah.
baking naughty sweets. Get it? Been reading a lot. Some books like Kalilah's books and Diana Eden's
Yeah, both
books
have
and
books,
Miss
yeah.
Bettina May's new book that she came out with and her new magazine. And
Yeah.
I've been writing new shows and working on new music and just waiting for the governor to say, hey, I'm going to open up that venue
That'll
for
be
you.
a book unto itself, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about, I mean, obviously we know you as the Green Fairy and Absinthe. You
You
originated
do.
that role in 2008, right?
2011.
2000, but did it predate Las Vegas?
Oh, that's
When
right.
did
In
that-
New York, yes.
In New York, right? It
2008.
existed before the show came
Yes,
here, right?
yes.
Yeah.
We did New York, Australia. They did Miami. It used to be a traveling show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you came out with the original cast in March of 2011.
2011.
Right?
Yeah.
When you
I've been
look
here
back
ever
at that
since.
time, when you moved to Las Vegas, what was going through your head?
I didn't want to move to Las Vegas. Coming from New York, it's a different animal. You hear only what the media tells you about Las Vegas, and you don't really think that there's a life past the Strip. And you get here. It took me a minute to like Las Vegas, but once I opened my eyes and started meeting people and seeing what a great community it is. Hey, Frankie, use your core.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Guy,
It's
he's
just
rhythmic. He's got rhythm.
Yeah, he's good. He's a little annoying pool guy, but
Watch out for that.
he gets the
push.
job done. Yeah. Yeah. What were we talking about?
When you moved here, I know that didn't you live at the Flamingo or stay at the
I
Flamingo
did.
for an extended period of time?
I did, yeah. They put us up in the Flamingo Hotel when we first got here. They put me in a suite. It was very nice, except I really believe that it was haunted by Bugsy himself.
They say it is. The hotel is.
Weird things were happening,
Bugsy
but
Siegel.
it was very friendly. He was very flirtatious, I think. But yeah, I loved it. Every time I smell that smoky vanilla air, I reminisce about the good old days of Flamingo.
Yeah. When we go back, we forget. Absinthe has become such a hit over the years.
Yeah.
It was not guaranteed success at all
No.
when it moved to Las Vegas.
They were
It
the
was
underdogs.
Yeah, everything about it felt temporary, like
Yeah.
you guys were going to come into town. When during the original run of it was about 6 months, right?
Yeah.
Did you think you were going to be here for
The very last day. That's not a lie. The very last day is the day that we confirmed
of the 6 months?
of the 6
Oh,
months
okay.
that we confirmed that we were going to go for a couple more years at least.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you've spent 6.5 years in the
Yep.
show, right?
Just about 7 years.
So I know people were wondering at the time, and even I'm wondering, looking back on that decision, why would anybody leave a hit show?
Well, it was a long time. I was in the show for almost 7 years, and I always wanted to do my own show and produce my own show and do my own thing. And I met Adam Steck,
Yep.
and I pitched him a few ideas, and he loved one of the ideas. We looked for a venue for almost a year. Oh,
Hello,
my goodness.
everybody!
Oh.
Wow, look at this turnout. How are you, sweetie? Good to see you,
What's
Johnny.
going on,
How was
Mr.
everything?
President?
Look who's here.
Hello,
Hi,
everybody!
Trump.
Wow.
I don't know who invited you.
Well, I just came. I knew that there was a gathering here in Las Vegas, and is this for me?
Go ahead,
Hello,
take it.
everybody! Wow, look at
leave it
this
behind.
turnout. There's over. You people can't see it on the TV, but there's over 5,000 people here. The fake news. They're not going to show it. They're not going to show it. But I have this huge turnout, and Melody told me, please. She begged me. She begged me to be here. She just was on her knees begging me.
On my knees, for sure.
President Trump, could you please be here? Johnny Katz, Mr. Fake News.
Fake
over
news.
here. He said if you could come by, it'd be great. But I'm so excited, because there's no place like Las Vegas.
That's
There's
right.
no place. It doesn't matter where you're from. This place is the complete opposite. Believe me. But this is like a second home to me, as you know.
I do know.
Because you've got the Trump Tower right on the Strip.
Oh, we love looking at that.
We love that. And, it has the wettest water of any hotel on the Strip. The wettest water. So if you stay there, you're going to
very
get
wet.
extra wet. Extra wet. I always say, if it's not a Trump hotel, it's a dump hotel. But I love this amazing group of talented people that you're always able to assemble, Melody, because, when I do
you.
my things, it's very straight. Except that guy. He knows Mike Pence very well. He knows Mike very well. He's always with Mike. I don't know
think
why.
he knows Lindsey
I don't know why
Graham.
he's there.
I know.
Yeah, Lindsey too. But you're having this wonderful summer-ending Labor Day party.
Yes.
You've got so many people. You've got so many different things. This incredible lineup of talent that's coming
It
on.
is
You've got,
incredible.
you've got tin tuna over here, chicken of the sea, which I love. I love tuna.
She's a
Tuna's
beautiful
fantastic.
mermaid.
Beautiful, beautiful mermaid. You've got the people that I know in the pool right here. You've got big people. You got Elvis coming on, which is going to be incredible. And you've really assembled something special because, unfortunately, right now, because of the COVID cooties, a lot of people can't come to Las Vegas and enjoy all of these amazing, talented people because your governor is. I don't know what the hell this guy's doing. Honestly, I have no idea. I don't want to get you in trouble, so,
Since when is that an issue?
Right, exactly. But this town is going to come back so big, so fast, so powerful because of all this talent that's here. And I'm so happy that you're doing this. And
Thank
you're getting
you.
these people together. And I didn't know you were from Holland. I heard people lived in a shoe,
Yes,
but I
this
didn't
is my
realize-
shoe. This is what I'm going to be living in
Really?
if the venues don't
The
open up
economy doesn't,
soon.
but it's going to come. It's going to be a super V. It's
shoe
gonna
with
be a
indoor
super
plumbing.
V. It's going to be a super V. But this is really great, and I love that. This is so Las Vegas. It's so incredible, and you have so many people, and I'm just excited to be here. And as you know, I'm going to win. I'm going to win. Absolutely going to win because we're getting rid of the Electoral College. Oh, there they go.
All right, finally, you saved us. The beautiful ladies of the Burlesque Hall of Fame Museum.
The burlesque museum. We got
Look
to
how
talk about
beautiful.
this.
Excuse me, I need to talk to them. I need their vote. I have to get
Oh,
their vote.
that
Thank
was
you,
Trump's
everybody.
cue. He's gonna
You
go
guys are
grab some
tremendous.
tonight.
Thank
House
you.
left.
Thank you. Thank you. Ladies,
For stage left.
I need to talk to you.
This
I need to talk
they're
to this.
of the Burlesque Hall of Fame. Thank you, Mr.
Yes.
President, by the way. The limo's idling.
Yes.
They represent the Burlesque Hall of Fame.
Yes,
I know
that
Buttercup.
is
Who
Buttercup
else is
and
with them?
Darby Fox.
Okay,
They
Darby.
are
Yes, okay.
fabulous burlesque performers, and they're also the Burlesque Hall of Fame Museum. They're on the staff there.
Yes, let's talk about the Burlesque Hall of
yes,
Fame Museum.
please.
We're going to
I'm
skip
on the-
levels here, but it's downtown now. It's the only Hall of Fame.
Downtown,
of
it's on
kind.
Main Street.
Right.
We are closed right now, but reopening soon as we can. We have been going strong through COVID. We had a lot of wonderful people donating money. And if you still want to donate, please, everyone who's listening, if you just donate $10 each, it would be fabulously.
They've rescheduled their the benefit event that they do every year. That's
Yes.
gone on to next year, right?
Yes,
The
we're
live
hoping
event?
next year for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we had to cancel our yearly weekender, which is the huge 4-day, basically the huge fundraiser for the museum, the sexiest fundraiser that you ever go to.
No question about
But
it.
it's the creme de la creme of burlesque. The international burlesque community come and they compete for the title of Miss Exotic World, and we give all the money can to them.
I
It's a
remember when they brought
nonprofit
the
museum.
collection, Dixie Evans' collection. Dixie herself brought it here a few years ago, shortly after, I think, Absinthe opened.
I had the honor of meeting Dixie. She came to Absinthe, and she was just so beautiful. She was the first one to stand, and she was just lovely.
We still have Tempest Storm, probably the most famous burlesque performer of all right now in Las Vegas.
I've had the honor to get to know her very well.
You really, really believe in burlesque, in the art of burlesque, lifestyle of burlesque. Yes. Describe or expound on that a little bit, because I'm really impressed by the fact that when you deliver burlesque yourself, it really has to be traditional and on point.
I try.
Yeah.
Well, I really like to show the world that burlesque is an art form, and I like to spread the knowledge of the history of burlesque. And burlesque to me was, I accidentally fell into burlesque. It just found me. I wanted to keep singing, but my first band, my bass player found out his real father was Roger Daltrey of The Who. And so he had to leave the band and go to his father in the UK, whatever. But, just
really
Roger
happened.
Daltrey. That really happened, yes. And so I wanted to continue singing, and a friend of mine, actually Miss Tickle, brought me into this show downtown in the East Village. And I wrote Slice of Heaven, which I then opened Absinthe with for the 7 years I was there.
Right.
And it was history. I loved doing it. I love coming up with the concept, the costume. I love that I don't have to just sound like one thing. I can do a country song or a space song or whatever. I have no constrictions with it. And I would get paid per song way better than the band. So that's
with this as the backdrop, we're talking about you're developing your own show as we go through the Absinthe, and you'd work with Adam Steck, who's Spy Entertainment, Boys to Men, has had the Human Nature show, Hans Clock, Thunder from Down Under, also a bunch of shows, and a very successful producer in Las Vegas. And you were talking to him. Where are you now in this timeline?
So it didn't work out, obviously, with Adam Steck, unfortunately. I then met Angela and Matt Stabile of Stabile Productions.
Right.
They have the X-Burlesque Empire. And we really connected, and we found a venue that we were supposed to open in February. But then it got pushed back to April. But, of course, COVID happened, and now I'm just making all my friends come over and perform.
This is the venue, except real water.
Real water,
Not
yes.
like,
It can't have.
Because I'll match the reporting I've done on this with the description. The idea was to open this around Valentine's Day at Cleopatra's Barge at Caesar's Palace.
Yes.
A show that was in the X family of shows, and it moved, and then really moved after that. So where are you in the discussions with Matt and Angela? And what is your long-term objective with this title?
Well, I hope that as soon as we can get into the venue and figure out how to safely open and perform a show, that we get in there. I'm ready. I have the show ready to go. Live music, performers. That's what we're waiting for.
What do you think about in the interim doing something like that? In fact, a lot of people here are doing live streams. They're going online a lot and developing either a pay-per-view or just a straight, direct link to their audience that way. Are you investigating that? And what do you think about that platform?
I am. It's definitely a new platform. For burlesque, I find it to be a very difficult platform because you are feeding off the energy of the audience, and they're feeding off of your energy. And it's what is so special about burlesque, that connection with a live audience. I mean, there's nothing like it. So trying to get that on film and have that same excitement and beauty and make the impact that burlesque has, it can be tricky. It needs to be edited properly, and I think. So it has been something I've been thinking about. I haven't done anything yet, but I have been working on something for the holidays.
Well, I'm remembering some of the moments in Absinthe when you would have it was usually a guy pull your your glove off, bite the end of your
Hey
finger,
now. Yes.
and pull it off. That
Oh,
was.
hello, handsome.
It's Xavier Mortimer.
Hi. How are you?
Hi,
I wish
I
I
think
could
I
kiss
owe
you.
Xavier
don't wanna
$40. I think that's
don't
why he
hold it
showed
on
up.
me. Okay.
What's going on, sir?
Good, how are you, man?
You're going to be on one of these. You know
I
that?
have to speak like this? Or
Yeah, you can talk into that.
Oh,
Can
no,
we
I
get?
have a mic.
Yeah, let's do it.
Thanks
What's
for
been
having
going
me,
on
guys.
with you? I haven't seen you in months.
Yeah,
Go
right?
ahead, take the mic. Go ahead. That's
Alright, so I think I'm stranded like everyone in Las Vegas. We closed the show, and I've been working a lot on social media, producing
I've heard this.
lots of content.
I know this.
Been
Yeah.
doing well.
It's
So
TikTok, right? Is what you're or what are they?
all of this, like everywhere you can upload a video, I'm uploading.
how many followers overall do you have?
I don't know, it's crazy, like 6 or 7 million something.
Million? Six,
Yeah.
7 million.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
That's great.
You
Yeah,
know
you
like
just
12 people.
post
How's
and-
that possible? You guys have something in common. You're in that Fremont.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
were
right?
married for a while.
Hey, don't give
Yeah,
away the
that's right.
plot
Oh,
here.
I think that's
You
I
just-
think that's out.
Is that out?
I believe.
Anyway, we are both starring in the downtown Las Vegas downtown reality
Las
show.
Vegas reality show.
I should know
it's
what
the
it's
working
called.
Yes.
title. Well, they keep saying it's either downtown Vegas or downtown Las Vegas.
Yes,
Yeah.
but we shot a full season, and we're waiting for it to come on Netflix and Amazon.
We can
and
come
all
out
that
with our
stuff.
marriage.
Yeah, if people don't know what we're talking about, it's a show that looks like a reality show that was developed as with the Fremont Street Experience renovation as the backdrop.
Yeah.
And you guys were in it. A bunch of Las Vegas performers.
So it's
Marie was
kind
in
of
it, and-
real.
Kind of real, realish. Well, the
It's real.
canopy's
We're
still
real.
It's been waiting so long that the guy
Real
who's the
people.
president of the Fremont Street Experience is leaving in October. So he's
Oh,
gonna,
no,
yeah,
I
Patrick
love him.
Hughes. But yeah, there was Rob Schneider did a cameo on
Yeah,
this from Saturday
yeah,
Night
yeah,
Live.
yeah.
And,
Yeah.
I guess
I'm
it's supposed to be
excited to
good.
see it. I mean, we saw the first cut of it, and
Yes.
I thought it was
What'd
great.
you think? It's whatever.
Well, see, I don't.
I think he's going to float away. What are they telling you, Xavier, about the
Yes.
future of your show? I know that Alex Good and I have been in conversation about
Yes.
what to plan for. Are you going to be able to, wait until maybe the early part of next year even to come back to the stage?
Yes, I think I hope the shows are going to reopen soon and everyone's going to get back to work like safely,
Mm-hmm.
and for the show, I know that we're gonna keep growing up. We're talking already about maybe having a bigger room. Lots of things are happening.
A
so
bigger
yeah,
room?
I don't know. There's lots of things in the air.
Because you
but
went from
yeah.
the Sin City Theater over to the bigger room at Windows, or
Even
what is it
bigger
called,
room.
the Magic Attic,
we like it
Magic
big.
Attic, and then there's a bigger room. Everybody can go into that room, from what I understand.
Yeah, no, it's a very nice room we're in, and I hope we can go back on stage and to people for real.
Where do people find all your social media?
Xavier Mortimer, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere you can find me, and I publish lots of magic videos and stunts. I'm gonna film a handstand on a car driving. Yeah,
Okay.
things like that.
When's that going to happen?
Oh, I can do that.
Next week. Yeah. That's we've been pretty crazy.
A slow-moving car.
Yeah.
No, a fast-moving car actually.
Okay,
That's
all
what's
right. Well, I'll
crazy.
look for that too. Yeah,
Yeah.
We like I said, we have to get together and reconnect. So I'm glad you dropped by randomly.
Oh, thank you, Xavier.
Thank you guys for having me.
So
I
glad.
really hope we can reopen all that.
We
soon.
all
I
hope
can't wait
that.
to see your show.
And, yep. I can't wait to see yours.
Yeah, I
and
can't wait to see
thanks
my show,
for,
too.
having me again.
Every time.
Bye, love. Uh-oh.
The pool boy's playing
There's
drums.
something happening over there. Oh, that's music to my eyeballs. Is that Jennifer Romas? Yes. She is patriotic. Johnny Cat.
I think I've been seeing Romas more in Shutdown than I have in before Shutdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jennifer
Sexy,
Romas.
ladies and gentlemen, at the West Gate.
Just swinging on through.
Give the girl the right pair of shoes and she can conquer the
Right,
world.
there's another one of these. I know, right?
It's my new house.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How
We
are
just saw you
doing?
last night over at the
You did see me last
Sterling
night
Club
at the Sterling
reopening.
Club.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good, good.
Ready to get back to Las Vegas show business.
I know it. I love
We
it.
brought the show.
I get it. I appreciate you coming over. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Jennifer, do you remember when I met you? The first time I met
The
you.
very first time I met you.
I remember when I met you. It was at Johnny Katz's birthday
And we were
at the
doing something a little like
Tropicana.
this.
It
Same
was-
thing.
And I look over, and Jennifer Romas is giving
Right.
the naughtiest lap dance, and it was super sexy. And I've never seen Johnny Katz's face
I was
like that.
flummoxed.
He was just like,
I was
he was so
flummoxed.
sexual.
I was totally flummoxed.
It was pretty funny.
Something again, huh?
I know. Yeah,
Is
it's
it
all
your
right.
birthday?
Not. Yeah, sure.
Sure. Well, thank you so much. For
Oh, thank you,
I
Jennifer.
wish you the best, and I adore you. And
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah.
You've got a drive-in show coming up, or is that still in the offing? Another one of those?
Yes,
You working on it?
Planning on doing some more drive-in
Okay.
shows, Las Vegas and in California.
Okay.
And, keeping things rocking and rolling.
I love it. Yeah, we'll update that, but we'll promote that. I loved the one that they had at Freshwater Studios here in town a while back. So, all right,
All
you.
right, darling.
Thanks. Thanks
Air
for the
kiss.
boa. I'll keep it. My COVID boa.
Bye, beautiful. Finally.
And I'm out of tip money. I forgot there's a pole under there too, right?
There's poles all over this place. You never know.
JR does sexy over at the Westgate Cabaret.
Yes,
Used to be the
J-Ro.
Shimmer Cabaret for you long-time Las Vegans. And yeah, she has a long history here. She was on America's Got Talent a long time
Oh,
ago.
wow, I didn't know that.
Her and her husband had an act, and it was it lost to Recycled Percussion. Remember those guys?
I don't.
Yeah.
So that's strange that they lost.
Yeah. I don't know if they were here when you were here. Anyway, we were talking about. I knew this would be a challenge.
It is.
Train of thought. Melody's show. Melody's. Oh, you know what I wanted to ask is you had a lot of these solo shows when you're in Absinthe. You peel off and do.
Yes.
You did a couple in the tent. You did a couple in the Cabaret Jazz, Myron's Cabaret Jazz.
Yeah.
They were a great deal of success. You had a lot of people who are joining in now as part of it.
We're in the
What
shows,
is your show going to look like in your hands when you're able to get back on stage again? Is it going to be like that, or is it going to be
It will
different?
be. It will definitely be different, but it will grow off of what I was presenting at the Smith Center. It will be more in that vein than the absolutely bonkers shows I was producing in the Absinthe tent,
Yeah.
where I got in a lot of trouble.
At Absinthe?
Yes,
the
they
Absinthe tent?
after the first show that I did, we had the Mr. and Mrs. G who
Yes.
was shooting arrows. So I had to tell the audience, don't stand up because you will be shot in the head. And that was a real thing. And
Yeah.
so then after that show, they
That was Shoot 'em
yelled
Up?
at me and
Is
made
that
me
the first
get
one you did in there that had the
insurance.
Western theme?
Yes,
the song
the
Shoot
Wild
'em
Wild
Up?
West, Shoot 'em
Yeah.
Up.
And I believe that I seem to remember there was some kind of fire problem in one of these shows too, wasn't there?
Yes.
have a fire?
We don't need to talk about that, Johnny Cat.
It's tickle.
Oh, hi, Ryan. Yeah. Give you. Thanks. So,
Is that my driver?
yeah.
Ryan.
That was Ryan from
We have
Magic
two
Mike.
Ryans.
We have Ryan squared. Oh, hey. Yes.
I haven't seen
Marie
that
Sawchuk,
since your Instagram
I'll give you a
account.
9. I give you a 9. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Oh,
It's Mer's
meow.
Instagram account.
10.
July.
She wins. Danny wins. Murray, Danny wins. And I'm totally getting in trouble for
still
that
are.
because Review Journal told me to keep it.
That's Danny Elizabeth
PG.
from Crazy Girls. And I'm a crazy guy now. And Murray Sawchuk, Magic Murray from the Laugh Factory at the Tropicana. And Ryan, where's Ryan from? Is he
Ryan is from
aside from
Magic
heaven
Mike.
to you? Oh, he's Magic Mike. Okay,
Magic
thanks, Ryan.
Mike. Hey.
And here we have
This. Oh, look. Beautiful Sabina Kelly.
I think we cross booked with a photo session here.
We did.
Yeah.
We did. Sabina Kelly is going to
Sabina
be
Kelly.
performing in X Country, Matt and
Yes.
Stabile's X Productions.
X Country.
Beautiful, darling. She. Oh my God, I can't stop looking at her.
Is it Bad Ink, the show?
Bestie.
Best Ink, the reality show. Don't run out of film, Bettina.
And that's the beautiful Bettina May. She is
Bettina
an
May.
awesome Las Vegas photographer. And if you,
At one of
especially
your
if you
solo,
need naked shots,
May, I
she's
haven't
really
forgotten
comfy.
this. I haven't forgotten this. I won time. I still have my
Oh,
coupon.
that ran out.
That did not run out.
That ran out. No. At one of my Smith Center shows, at one of my Sweet Spot shows, it was the Valentine's Day Spectacular.
Valentine's Day Spectacular.
And there was the dating game,
The
and
dating
Johnny
game.
Katz was one of the guests, and you would win a date with the beautiful
won.
Bettina May.
And it wasn't
he
even
won.
close.
And he was so lame, he never
By a
took
country
her on a
mile,
date.
I won the date. And you know what happened to the date, ladies and gentlemen? Who took the date? You know what happened to the date.
Oh,
My dear late departed friend
Robin Leach.
took my date. Robin Leach took my date. You couldn't resist. Katsilometes, if
There
you're
you
not
go.
going to cash that in, I'm
Champagne
going to
wishes.
jump all over it.
Yeah.
And that was
Oh,
all.
I miss
and that
him.
ever since then, that was in 2017, I think. Ever since then, I've been in the on deck circle. I still have video of that. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done complaining. That's what happens when you hang around the sweets domain.
Yeah.
Didn't
The
Robin give you
rejection,
a
the
present that
rejection.
night? Didn't Robin bring a present to you at dinner? Didn't he bring something? A book and something else, right? Definitely something else. And something else. Light as a feather. You had to put a paperweight on it or it would float away, right? I'm still pissed about this. Anyway, I continue.
Yeah. This is hysterical.
It's too much.
I don't even know if we got one question answered, really. That's okay, because look at all these fabulous people. I've missed everyone
but,
so
well,
much.
This brings into what we're talking about, your shows that were not part of the absent in the
Yeah.
absent context, and what you're
Yes.
going to bring. I mean, what your shows are going to be like when you're in residency, when this is all over with.
Yeah.
They're gonna-
Well, I definitely love bringing in talent from out of town and authentic burlesque. I want to show people what burlesque I love and that I come from. Oh, look at that. We have the La Rev dancers are here.
this is the only place you will see Le Rev.
The La Rev swimmers. Oh, I was so sad to hear that La Rev closed. They're so beautiful. I loved that show so much.
The artists of
Look at
Le
those
Rev
legs.
will,
Yes, legs. Is that, can I say that? Isn't she beautiful?
I choreographed this.
Yeah, you wish.
Not really.
You wish you could even have back fluxion like that.
I wish I
then.
could have a rose in my pants.
It's weird. You're weird.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh,
The payoff.
you did. You were so true. Oh, this is so beautiful. Yes. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you could see this if you're not watching right now. How do they have the strength to do that? I asked them to wear the signature red shoes, but
Yeah. No.
I think they stole them or something. I don't know. Oh, that was amazing. Yes, yes. Awesome. That was beautiful. Thank you, you guys. Yes. Woo!
That was
Yes.
that was ambient swimming. For anybody asking.
God, what's happening? Oh,
This
that's
is
Elvis
on
on
the
the
drums is my
Elvis
friend,
is in the building.
Steve Conley as Elvis Presley, the longest running Elvis show in Las Vegas. A good friend of mine in the history of. We're good friends in life.
Oh,
Good
I
to
almost
see you,
wore
my
that
brother.
same thing, Elvis.
Yes.
I'm so glad I didn't.
Where's the camera? Where can I go? Where should I stand?
Come over here.
Grab a mic.
Come say hi.
Come and say hello to us. Come behind us.
Hello, everybody. How you doing?
Hi, Elvis.
Looking good, Elvis.
I'm starstruck right now.
Oh, you.
Miss-
I'm starstruck, baby. Me and you together again.
Yes, I
together
missed you.
again. Wow. Remember we had. Oh, it was
had that
unbelievable.
moment.
Electricity, man.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I was.
Move
feeling
over,
it.
Priscilla.
How long has it been, Mr. Presley, since you've been on stage? We were just talking about this.
I have been doing a running show in Las Vegas since March of 1996. 23 years.
Right.
Working
Wow.
daily. I did before I reached 2000. The year 2000, I had done 2,473 shows at the MGM Grand. Wow. I was doing 4 shows a day, 6 days a week.
What venue was that? Yes.
At the Magic Screen Theater at the MGM Grand. Wait a second, man. I got to get my Elvis voice. Who said I'm from Boston? Yes, right, man. Wait a second, man. It feels good to be alive. And I've been going on. I have not really. This whole COVID thing is the longest I've gone without performing on stage since grammar school. I tried to figure, because I was in high school plays.
Wow.
And, my first paid gig, I was 15 in the 10th grade playing bass in a band where everybody was like 24. And I was this little kid playing bass. And I knew just the songs. And I played drums over the years. I was just in a recording studio with my daughter. My daughter's going to be the
very
next
cool.
Taylor Swift. Mark your word.
All right, we're
All right.
looking. We'll look out for her.
Later era.
She just recorded an album. And so the one silver lining in the COVID was that we were able to go to a big recording studio in Burbank, California, and stay holed up there for 12 days, recording for 8 hours a day.
Oh, that's great.
Wow.
And,
I can't wait to hear it.
Can't wait we're going to put a single out, and then an EP, and then a full CD.
Elvis
and working
is
on the marketing.
still making music. Isn't that
So that's what I gotta do. I got to take care of
miraculous?
my kids. I got to get my kids working.
We got it.
We got her
Good thing- they
recording
can take
2
care of you.
Elvis songs too.
All right.
Right. So what else is going on?
That's it, man.
Now
We're
it's
going to
fun.
do one of these.
Elvis
Now,
was.
what about the TV show we were in?
Yeah, I
We
was
were
just
in
going
the
to say.
downtown- Oh,
He's
that's right,
also
you
in
were
the
too.
downtown
I'm
reality
like,
show.
Yeah.
Episodes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Steve's in it. Yeah.
You
I
were
just talked to
hysterical.
Christian.
It was so good. You were so
Give
good.
me a
I
fist
loved it.
bump.
Okay.
Social distance. She said I was hysterical.
And Elvis has a New England Patriots replica Super Bowl ring from the first.
It's not a replica. It's my cousin. No.
Oh, wait a minute. It's a good replica, man. I don't know, but it's their
That's
first Super Bowl, right?
Yeah,
Of
that's the
that.
first Super Bowl.
When they beat the Rams.
When they beat the Rams. Now, I actually have the Patriots tattoo. I performed halftime for the New England Patriots in 1995. I did Jailhouse Rock, one of my first big Elvis gigs before I came to Vegas. 1995, I did a halftime show. She's telling me wrap it up.
Okay.
We're wrapping up, baby. It feels good, everybody. Thank you, Johnny. Johnny, we got a lot in common.
Get off my stage.
We got a lot in
Spiritual
common. You know that.
This is what it is every day in Vegas, man. Every day.
We do this all the time.
All the time. I'm going
All
to
the
take
time.
my clothes off and go swimming.
Go swimming.
Yes, please
right.
do.
Just drop the mic
You
a
are
little.
welcome.
I'm going to drop the mic.
Drop the mic.
Don't really drop it.
I was,
Thank you, Elvis.
we're going to go to the. We're going to go to the. questions.
Elvis is
One thing,
leaving
quick
the
story
building.
about Steve. I was sitting next to him one time at a function, and he wasn't in Elvis costume, and he stood up, and I happened to be wearing some blue suede shoes, and he stood up and walked across me, and he stepped on my foot, and I
On your
said, "Hey,
blue
you stepped on
suede
my foot," and he goes, "Oh, you're going to have to write a song about it." Blue suede shoes. Remember that? That's it. We have a question here, Melody Sweets. We're catching people.
Okay.
I haven't forgotten you, fans. Where is Pearl?
Where's Pearl?
There's a question.
Will you let Pearl out, please?
Oh, geez.
Okay, everyone, there's going to be a big dog coming.
Pearl is the size, ladies and gentlemen, of I think a welterweight boxer. If she was a person, she'd be a welterweight. She's going to jump into the...
Pearl, come. Come on, baby. Oh, my goodness.
Love to meet the blonde. They said, which one? I don't know what they're talking about.
Pearl, come. Come on. Come on.
Miss Buttercup.
Can you see her?
Four Queens was where you find Steve Connolly. In the King's Room, right?
Come on,
in
baby.
the Canyon Club.
What's...
Canyon Club Theater. I know those guys. They will get mad.
Pearl, come
Mike Hammer, my man.
Well, she's a little excited right now.
She's a little excited. They want to meet the blonde. I don't know which blonde they're talking about. I'll say Buttercup, but I don't know.
They want to meet the blonde.
Somebody wants to meet the blonde.
There was a
out
lot
there.
of blonde.
Hello,
Do they
Johnny.
meet Pearl? Hi, baby.
And somebody's asking if we have a costume dragon.
No, you have a genuine mythical creature.
I'm scared.
Can you? What's happening? Why is there a dog? Where are
This is
these lights
Pearl.
coming from?
She's
Who's
famous
in the
in this
pool? Why is
neighborhood.
there a mermaid behind me?
I don't
Who's
know,
that in the
there's a
towel?
dragon
Why is
here.
it being painted?
That's right,
She's in a
Elsie.
shoe.
I'm in a shoe. This
There's
is going to be
Trump.
my house as long
Trump
as
is here.
Corona's.
You know him.
I brought cakes.
Did you bring some cakes?
Yeah, I brought cakes.
Okay.
Now, cake number 1 is a pink cake with a red thing. Cake number 2
Okay.
is white with some blue bits in it.
Okay.
Cake number 3
Oh, I thank
is
you,
chocolate
Sex
with
Bot.
more chocolate in it. Cake number 4 is pink with some more blue bits in it.
Okay.
Cake
Did Jade
number
make
5.
these, or what's the story?
No, I bought them from Cupcakery. The finest
Cupcakery.
cakes in Las
I'm
Vegas.
glad
There's
you
a plug
brought
for
that
you.
because
Yeah,
apparently
I
when
had to
there's
pay for these.
food,
They
there's
were
no Rona.
$23.
Okay, I'll pay.
I bought one for Jade. They were, but I got them on discount because they were yesterday's cakes. Yesterday's cakes are only $2. They're much
Only on
cheaper.
PodKats. Yesterday's cakes today.
Yeah. Yesterday's cakes, they're much cheaper.
Today.
This one's my one, because this one's my favorite one. This
one's a sweet skid? She gets all of them.
This
right?
one's a strawberry shortcake.
This is for the cast.
This is so that we can speak without masks on, because when there's food involved,
that's
the
right.
Rona disappears.
It's ambient. It's ambient.
Hello.
We just rode a helicopter the other day
We did, Johnny.
Yeah.
You and I, we just rode a helicopter.
for a mask up in Nevada.
that
I
your
was pretty
first
sure that would be
flight?
the end of me, and I was happy to go that way. Me and Johnny Katz.
Was that your first flight?
That was-
Johnny Katz and friend in a helicopter crash. That's how it would have been.
Katz apparently has a costumed friend. That's what it would, the headline would have been.
Yeah.
What are you
Johnny
working on?
Katz and Reptile.
What are you working on right now? There's something else going on with you.
we
Some
are-
YouTube stuff.
We are doing virtual shows,
Okay.
which are like shows, but done in a garage. In my single-car garage, I've converted it to a television studio,
Okay.
and you can see them at cpifflive.com or watchpiff.com or piffliveinlasvegas.com or paperpiff. I couldn't really decide which domain name I liked, so I got all of them. And
We'll just give people your home address, and then that'll be the.
no, don't come to my house. Nobody, no.
You
You just paperpiff.com.
Okay.
Paperpiff.
All right.
Paper.
Paper
Congratulations
That one's a
publicly
mouthful.
for winning the Tournament of Laughs on TBS.
Yes, Johnny,
Yes,
we won
congrats,
Tournament of Laughs. I'm not even
congrats.
sure who I'm talking to anymore.
That's
I
right.
feel
We've
like
got
this is what we're
thousands
all
of
doing.
viewers.
We're just speaking into a void of
Yeah.
podcasts.
All I see there's silhouettes of fabulous babes across the street here, across the
I know,
water.
I keep seeing
Yeah.
all these amazing people.
You just drift off into reverie, Johnny, while speaking to me.
Yeah.
We were in the middle of a conversation, and you just went, "Oh, sure, fabulous babes over there."
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I was eating a cake. That was probably
I
at my best.
appreciate the cakes.
It's delicious.
You have no bigger supporter than me.
Listen,
You know
you
that.
haven't eaten any of those cakes, Johnny.
I've been
Just
too
have
busy.
some
I've been
cake.
too busy
Just
riffing.
have a little
All
bit
right.
of cake.
All right, I'll have this one since it's in front of me. So, I've been wanting to ask you about your theater name,
Yes, the Piff the Magic Dragon Theatre.
except when Burlesque is on.
Depends which door you enter. All right? If you come in my entrance, it's the Piff
Magic.
the Magic Dragon Theatre. If you come in their entrance, it's the Burlesque Theatre.
Right.
There's also the Diet Coke entrance. There's also
Sponsored by Diet
cleaning
Coke.
and refurbishment side
I was in
door.
there the other day. We were talking to the Stabiles, and there should be an entrance sponsored by Marlboro cigarettes
We're working on
because
it.
it smells like smoke.
We have the Camel
Because
entrance
people have been smoking in there.
in the theatre, but they walk into smoke.
They walk
in there.
into smoke.
At least it's being used. Not like the other theatres in Las Vegas. At least
It's
somebody's getting
ambient
some
smoke.
benefit. You know, I'm happy with that. It should go to a good cause.
It's ambient.
Melody, how's it
Yeah.
going in that shoe?
Well, it's great. I'm testing it out in case the coronavirus continues on for another year. I might be living in it.
You just
Kind
gonna
of
live in a shoe?
comfortable. The lady in the shoe. The young lady in the
The
shoe.
young lady in the
The
shoe.
timeless lady in the shoe.
God, this
You
is a
better
good cake.
If you
Leave
let
it.
Sweets talk enough, she'll walk right into it. You know.
So what's happening? You're living in the garden now, is this it?
I live in the garden. I'm
Mr.
living in the
Piffles.
shoe.
Mr. Piffles has a birthday coming up.
Does he?
Does he? Or does
November
he? I'm
13th.
questioning.
He'll be 13.
November.
I had a dream last night I had to put him down. It was horrific.
What?
Yeah, that was the dream I had. I'm just reporting the facts at this point. Don't have bits anymore. I'm just reporting the things that happens to me.
You had
Where
a
is
dream
he?
that you
I
had
really
to put-
wanted the.
Yeah,
the
and it was like
dog
one of those
to
long
come.
dreams. It wasn't at the end of the dream or the middle of the dream where something good happens afterwards.
So the dream
The beginning
starts,
of the
you put it
dream,
down.
I was like, oh, I think I have to put Mr. Pibbles down. The middle of the dream was me taking Mr. Pibbles to put him down, and the end of the dream was Mr. Pibbles being put down. It was a really long dream.
That's so sad.
It's terrible.
It really was,
Remember when
Johnny.
you told me the story about him getting thrown into the crowd?
That was a horrible story, Johnny. It's stories like that that
It ended
drive
well.
me to eat cupcakes.
I think at the end of that dream, you had to put him down. Shania Twain was in the show, at the show.
No, almost, very close. Shania
She
Twain.
was in the green room.
No, even closer. Shania Twain invited me to dinner that night.
Oh, that's right.
The night that somebody threw Mr. Piffles, and I said to Shania, "No, I can't come for dinner because somebody just threw my dog."
That's a
And
great
it was
excuse.
a child. who threw
It was
the
a
dog,
child, yeah.
And
An 8-year-old
a
child.
woman caught him over her head. Like
A
that.
woman caught Mr. Piffles like a football over her head, and then she slammed him on the floor like a touchdown. No, she didn't do that bit. She caught him like a football,
She was flagged for unnecessary roughness.
and then I said to her, "Thank you so much. I would like to offer you Piff tickets for life." And she said, no, I'm fine, thanks. I guess the 2 tickets she'd pay for that night were Piff tickets for life. Johnny, I finished my cake. I'm leaving.
All right, Piff.
Goodbye, mermaid.
We
I'm
owe-
sorry we didn't speak longer.
We owe each other a home and home. You know that, right? I'll come over to your place.
Yeah,
and we'll
come
do-
over. Come over to my single car garage. I'm going to walk behind your shoe. Is that
Okay.
unlucky?
Is it
not
gay?
unlucky
It's a
at all.
garage.
Good
Anything
luck.
like a garage?
All right, guys.
I love you, Piff.
Isn't he
Bye,
great?
guys.
I'll see you later.
Hello, Robin.
It's 101,000,000 degrees
I know.
outside, and he's in a dragon suit.
And he's in character all the way.
Oh, he's not in a dragon suit. That's
I'll
a
see you
real
soon.
dragon. I'm so sorry.
That's what we said. He's in.
Watch
it's
your
a,
mouth,
It's a real
Melody.
dragon. We just had full frontal nudity on.
Yes, he was
On the-
wearing no clothes. What does
if
the
he's-
review
if
journal
he's-
think about that? A naked dragon.
We'll work it out in post.
Hey now, why can't I be naked if the dragon was naked?
You have to say you're a dragon.
I'm a dragon.
Because he hasn't been in your shows, right? No. Piff
No, he hasn't.
No.
No. He's in the ex-burlesque family.
That's right.
And so we
Yeah.
will be, I don't know, cousins soon or something.
Right.
Yeah.
And we keep coming back to the point. You're in the middle of the show. Is there a band in the show?
There's a band.
Okay.
Yes, there must be a band.
How many players are we talking about?
As many as I
Orchestra?
could fit on that stage.
Okay.
I
Have
mean,
you guys really-
honestly, everything is changing all the time so much because of Corona.
Mm-hmm.
So we really don't know what we're going to do until we see what we can fit into the theater. And,
Yeah. As you know,
How
I
many
go
people
all
can be on
over.
the
I've
stage?
been going all over since we've been reopening stuff, and I see all the entertainment we have right now. Play smaller venues and more inventive venues, and I think of singers, like the ones at Rose Rabbit Lie and the ones at Mayfair Supper Club are very stylish, very in period. There's Gatsby themes and there's kind of burlesque-ish
Beautiful, yeah.
themes, and I wonder if you wouldn't be open to doing something like that, a supper club show, something like
Of
the Vegas
course,
Room.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's where I come from. Absinthe found me doing my own show in New York. I ran my own show there for 2 years at a place called Duane Park.
Mm-hmm.
It was called the Sweets Shop instead of the Sweet Spot,
Right.
which is now. And it was the same. I had a band, the Candy Shop Boys, and we would play live music and invite all the New York burlesque performers, and it was amazing. And do you hear that sound?
This is a lost art.
That is the phenomenal Sean and John Scott, twin tappers from Absinthe. They blow me away every time I see them. And they're really cute, too, so there's that. I wonder if they can move their fingers as fast as their feet. Yes, I love this. Oh, hi,
doing-
cutie! Look! It's almost the size of my dog. Hi! Who is this? Chente. Woo! And Sean and John Scott! You're amazing. I love you. I'm so sorry I was taken away by this mini horse. that just walked
Every time
by.
I see,
Look at this.
love you guys. Thanks.
I love you, Sean and John.
When we took Jerry Lewis to Absinthe,
Oh, he loved
he
them.
wanted to meet those guys. Jerry
Yes,
Lewis.
Jerry
Afterward,
Lewis
he
loved
hung
them.
back and said, "I want to meet the Hoofers.
Yeah.
I want to meet the guys."
Oh, I miss
and,
Jerry.
behind the tent, it wasn't a big deal or anything, public.
Yeah.
But man, they hung out. That was
Classic.
really cool.
Classic,
Yeah.
real entertainment.
Really cool. What's
This is Eric from the Gladius show. And this is one of his mini baby horses.
Say they're a very
it's almost
large,
the size of Pearl.
a very large dog or a very small horse?
Isn't he beautiful? I love you. Thank you. Bye,
Oh, we
baby.
needed some girls
There's
in
a horse here.
cowboy
Ladies and
hats.
gentlemen, the ex-country girls. Yes, I have the best view in the house right now.
Long way to go. Ex-country, right?
We had the best seats
I
in the
love it.
house just
Yeah,
now.
we did.
Yes, we
Cutoffs.
did. Ladies and gentlemen,
Go cutoffs.
ex-country
Cutoffs past
burlesque.
Labor Day, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, what Ryan was that? We've been asked.
What Ryan?
Case Carson?
So the Ryan that was fanning me
It's
is Ryan
Kelsey.
Kelsey
Ryan
from
Kelsey.
Chippendales.
Okay.
Maybe you didn't recognize him
I
because
did
he's like a
recognize that
burly
Ryan. What's the other
mountain
Ryan?
man now. The other Ryan who's floating around in the pool.
Oh, I'm sorry,
is
Ryan.
From
I didn't see you.
Ryan Squared here, and he's from Magic Mike. He plays the drums.
Oh, okay.
And
All
has a
right.
girl ride
That's a
him
great
while he's
effect.
playing the drums.
The drum thing is
that kind of
amazing.
thing. The drums come from the ceiling. It's the best entrance in the show.
Yeah. Did you have to learn how to play the drums when they brought you into the show? Because
I played drums at my audition.
okay, so drummer then dancer.
Drummer and then dancer.
Okay.
And then Magic Mike was like, do you play any instruments?
Do you have a 10-pack and will you get naked?
That's kind of like me. I'm journalist, then dancer, and then drummer.
There you go. And then it just all fell.
Yeah. I
Then
just
someone finds a place for it.
I'm all about posing.
And you guys are moving over now to Sahara.
Sahara, right? They're building the theater over there. Mm-hmm.
A bigger theater. Ooh, I can't wait.
It's gonna be on. It's gonna be on.
I want my own
Chippendales.
section.
It's gonna be chips.
I should
It's
have
gonna
one
be-
the amount of times I've been to that show.
Yeah, Sweet should. I think that she's on the payroll.
Should be.
The
Hey now.
Chips, Magic Mike, and Thunder. One of the things about Las Vegas entertainment, folks, when it's going full tilt, male reviews work. Male reviews work in Las Vegas.
They work for me.
They do, because women, they've said statistically, tend to make the decisions on shows.
Women
make calls.
tend to make the decisions.
Period. But
so there's
in
that.
shows, in this
Yeah.
case. I should have brought my my Atra down here for Ryan.
Oh, thank you,
Right.
Ryan. He's such a good manservant. Yeah, double Ryan action. I love this so much. I love my job.
So are you keeping in touch with the? I mean, we saw Sean and John in here. Do you keep
Yeah.
in touch with the old?
I keep in touch with some of the performers
Yeah.
and the staff, and yeah, I love them, and I was so proud to be in that show, and I still am proud that I was in that show, and I created something that still exists, and you guys, oh, I can't believe this is really happening. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the horses that I learned how to Roman ride in my music video for Shoot 'Em Up.
Oh,
He weighs
wow.
2,000 pounds.
This is the horse from the video?
Yes. This is one of the horses from the video. Isn't he just magic?
I'm speechless. I didn't
I
see
can't
this
believe
happen.
he's not crashing through the ground right now. He's beautiful.
What's his name?
Travis.
Travis?
Right? Travis. That
Travis.
is the stud Travis.
How old is Travis?
I think Travis is about 17 now.
About
Oh,
17 years
okay.
old. Oh, he's just ripe. Men are way better when they're older. You know.
Coming into it.
Yeah. Isn't he beautiful? His head is about the size of my torso. And the first time I met him, I was terrified, and I had to like pretend I was so brave. I'm like, I could do this. I didn't want anyone to see how scared I was, and
That's
I got up
incredible. I didn't know this
and it was great.
You
It
did a
was so
great job.
cool.
You did
Thank
a great job
you,
fooling
yeah.
everybody.
So they do a show called Gladius, and they're working on another show right now. And
Where do we find? Where's Gladius? Where can people see?
Well, currently we're like everyone else
Yeah.
is not playing. We tour it. We play at South Point sometimes.
South Point?
We're working on a deal at Floyd Lamb as an outdoor
Oh, cool.
drive-up.
Uh-huh.
thing. As soon as we get the governor to sign off on it, basically, we're going to be playing up there.
Equestrian, I think, is open as far as just being open as a facility right now.
Right,
think.
but the drive-up part is the part
Okay.
where
All right.
they're still, we're fighting with the 50, the groups of 50 people or more. They're still
Oh,
saying it's
okay.
over 50 people even though they're in the cars.
You can have 50 people. It's capped at 50 people, but you can have more than 50 horses.
Right, exactly, exactly.
I know the guys at the South Point Equestrian Center. I know
cool.
those guys.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. So,
No,
God, what
it's a
man-
great facility over there.
majestic
yes,
animal.
he's so beautiful. I just kind of want to go over there, but you can't see
Chente
me
wants to make
awkwardly
sure
leave
everyone
this
knows he's
seat. Oh, I didn't even see the mini. Do you hear Pearl barking in the background? She wants to play with those
Where is
horses. She's inside somewhere. I was told that Travis would kick her in the face, so I guess I would leave her
Oh
inside.
man.
He would eat her.
He would eat her, or
Travis
she would
would
eat
eat her.
him. Either way, someone would be eaten.
You know, it wasn't until fairly recently that I actually saw the show at the Excalibur, the
Oh, the
Tournament of
Knights?
Kings.
The king. I went to that when I was a little girl, And
It's unbelievable.
I
It's a great
remember the night threw me a rose, and I caught it, and I was like, he loves me.
Were you part of that? What were you in the tournament? TOK? No. The Kelsey family is all about Jubilee, ladies and gentlemen. Mother, father, sister, and Ryan all have been in Jubilee. We're in Jubilee. Past tense now.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, look at all these beautiful people.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. I love you.
I love it.
You guys,
is the
thank
signal,
you so
Robin.
much.
The-
Bettina May and Buttercup and
Sanchez,
Darby
what's
and the
going on?
ex-country girls. Thank you, ladies, so much. We really
Shelby
did have the
is out
best
there.
seat in the
Kalila?
house. Miss Kalila.
Thank you, guys.
Sean and John, I love
Thanks,
you.
everybody.
I love you.
Rev,
I
love you
so
guys.
much. Thank you, Ryan.
Thanks.
Thank you,
Well done.
Ashley. Bye, ladies. Thank you. You guys are so stunning. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yay! I
Thanks,
missed
Jimmy.
you so much.
I think
bye.
I think
Bye,
I
Jimmy and
I think I
Julie.
know her.
You would. And of course, our beautiful mermaid back
Yes.
there, and everyone else involved, Miss
Do you
Tickle
do
and Frankie
Gaga?
Beans, and I know I'm
You-
missing
you look-
everyone.
I mean, I've met her a couple of times, and Sweets knows her too. You look a lot like her. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Yeah.
Oh, Lady Gaga in
Yeah.
the water. It's my Lady Gaga mermaid.
Yeah.
She's here, just
We didn't get
chilling.
to the part where you had to cut her off, cut the real Gaga off when you were a bartender,
Yes.
right? Did that happen at Duane Park or the
No,
the
that
box?
was in New York.
New
at
York?
Don Hills. She used to work at Sway. She was
Okay.
a door girl at Sway.
And you cut her off. You
She
threw
would
her
come
out.
into Don Hills and get really wasted, and I couldn't serve her, and she would get mad at me. I don't know if she remembers that, but I loved it. And she wasn't Lady Gaga yet. She
No.
was still Stephanie, but
There's a photo of us watching her when we were watching your Brian Newman show.
yes.
Of her coming across, and there are a few of us in the photo. Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
All right,
She's
Melody
great.
Sweets. I think
Oh,
I think that is it.
that was
Wow.
epic. We did it.
Thanks everybody for checking in and following along. This is going to be an audio version, I think, of PodKats on Monday morning on the Review Journal website. Follow me at Johnny Katz on Twitter, at JohnnyKatz1 on Instagram, at Melody Sweets on Twitter, at
Melody Sweets and
official Melody Sweets.
Melody Sweets official
Melody
on
Sweets
Instagram.
official.
MelodySweets.com.
MelodySweets.com.
My
Plug it.
website.
And when all this is behind us, we will have this show to look back on.
Yes.
Remember
The
that?
show during Rona in my backyard.
The Rona Festival.
The Rona Review.
But I thank you. I thank everybody out there for taking
Thank
part.
you,
I hope
you
you guys had a good
so
time.
Much. That was amazing.
Stay safe. We'll get through it. Vegas will rise again.
Yes. Showbiz. Show must go on. Yes. Woo. Thank you, Johnny Katz.
Thank you.
Now I need to not awkwardly get out of this.
Ain't got time to monkey around. Oh yeah, it's a jungle out there, baby. But I'm the biggest cat in town. Oh yeah. Well, it's a jungle out there, baby. And I'm the biggest cat in town.